and approval and monthly payments as low as $75. This is a limited time offer. Book your free orthodontic consultation with Familia Dental by calling 432-264-0205.
Somewhere in Texas, a car full of coworkers picked the perfect place to stop for lunch. DQ. Because DQ has something for everybody. Awesome burgers, DQ country baskets, Texas T-brand tacos, and more. Plus, great DQ desserts like the new S'mores Blizzard. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ. This is the stop time, Texas.
Benny Boyd buys it all. That's right. Benny Boyd in Lubbock wants to buy your high-mileage vehicle, and he'll pay a lot more than you'd expect. Why drive it into the ground when you can get above-market value on it today? Sell it for cash on the spot, or trade it in for a Better Buy pre-owned. Our Better Buy pre-owned vehicles are thoroughly inspected, and most include a lifetime engine warranty. Plus, we've got over 500 vehicles to choose from. Right now, we're paying top dollar for high-mileage premium brands like Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, luxury SUVs, and trucks. We'll even buy your vehicle over the phone and pick it up at no extra charge. Benny Boyd, with 3 area locations, BennyBoyd.com or 877-251-2238.
Yeah, you better buy from Benny, and you'll get a better buy. That's Benny Boyd, y'all.
You can learn a lot on the sound of Texas, like this from the McDonald Observatory in Fort Davis.
So over at the 107-inch telescope, there is a toilet on the 4th floor. And right outside is a sign that says, "This is the highest point on Texas Highway." That means that the 4th floor toilet is the highest inside plumbing porcelain toilet in the state of Texas.
See? What'd that tell you?
Weekdays at 8:15 a.m. on KBST.
Did you know that 50% of businesses may never reopen following a fire or water disaster? That's why it's crucial to make sure your business is ready for whatever happens with an emergency ready profile from 1-800-SERVPRO. So get ready today and protect your property from the uncertainty of tomorrow by downloading your emergency profile at servpro.com/ready or by calling 1-800-SERVPRO, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Franchises are independently owned and operated. News happens fast, so get your Texas news updates at LoneStarTexasNews.com. You can trust Lone Star Texas News to bring you the stories that impact you every day. Today's news events, reliable, fast, and as close as your smartphone or computer. LoneStarTexasNews.com is your place for news updates. LoneStarTexasNews.com is a service of Texas Mutual Insurance Company, Texas' leading provider of workers' compensation insurance. News is always at your fingertips, so remember to log on to LoneStarTexasNews.com for all your news.
Now,
turn it up.
Music on. Back to the music.
Right now.
Best Country. K-Best 95.7.
Yeah, the other night I met this hot country mama. She's looking fine. I was thinking, ooh, yeah, I wanna take her home, make her mine. But all she had to say to my pickup lines was, whoa, hoss, hit the brakes before we go any further. Let's get one thing straight. How country are you? Yep. She said, I really need to know. Can you two-step? Yep. Good, cause I'd have to let you go. You love your mama? Yep. Make lots of money? Nope. You own a shotgun? Yep. Yep. I got two of those. With all these city slicker wannabes, I had to be sure. How country are you? Yep. Well, she wore me out with her long interrogations. I had my doubts and my own reservations. I had a list of little things I wanted in a woman worth a wedding ring. So I sit her down, said this won't take long. Yeah, I've got a few questions of my own. How country are you? Yep, girl, I really need to know. Do you shoot whiskey? Yep, because I'd had to let you go. Can you fry chicken? Yep, with some gravy? Yep, ooh, I think you just might be my kind of baby. With all these city girls sniffing around, I had to be sure. How country are you? How country are you? How country are you? Yep, we're like two peas in a pod. How country are you? Yep, come on, let's tie the knot. We go together like grits and gravy. Come on, let's get to making us some babies. If we ever doubted it, now we both know. How country are you? Yep. How country are you? Yep. How country are you? Yep. How country are you? Yep.
Yep. Best Country KBS 95.7. Gooney here with you for Gooney in the Morning Overtime. It is Friday, June 13th, 9:24 here at the KBS Studios. I have a very special guest in here with me this morning, Mr. Michael Ray. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Nice, man. Good to be back in the KBS Studios. It's been a little while, but you're no stranger to being around here, right?
Absolutely. Been on with Charles a couple of times. Been great.
Yeah, man. Let's just give a little background on who Michael Ray is, where you come from, man, how you got into music, and what you've been doing for years.
Well, I originally come from Eunice, New Mexico, big city right outside Resume's Feed, and I started singing when I was about 5 years old. Grew up around music. My father was a musician, and so singing in the church like a lot of artists did, starting out, and I guess I was about 18 when a person invited me to join their band and started playing the bar circuit around Midland, Odessa, and, we've just gone from there.
There you go. So how long have you?
That'd be about 39 years.
39 years of performing, huh?
A long time.
That's great. You know what's awesome? I got to go to the George Strait concert this past weekend,
awesome.
And it was incredible. And he's been performing about 40 years or so.
Right.
I mean, he's been. That's a career right there.
Absolutely.
that's a long career, but yeah, that's awesome, man. You've been around a little bit, and you've got to travel, see some pretty cool things, playing some pretty awesome places. I'm sure you got some good stories from the road. Every artist does, man.
Oh yeah. Not a lot of good ones, but a lot of crazy stories from being on the road. That's for sure.
Those are the best. What's like? Have you ever been in one of those situations where it's like you see in the movies and stuff like that, where you're out performing, you're on the road, and you just get stuck somewhere? And it's just one of those situations where you're stuck?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You get out there and maybe your vehicle's not up to par and it breaks down, or you're stuck.
Or how about this? Or how about you're promised to get paid at a venue and you go perform and then they're like, oh, man, sorry, it was a tough night. Can't pay you.
You've been reading my Facebook page, haven't
that's
you?
What that is. Speaking of, you can check out the live video feed right now on YouTube of Michael and I just hanging out at the KBS Studios. Just go to our website, kbsmedia.com, click on the YouTube tab at the top right-hand corner, and you'll be able to just kind of hang out with us. We're talking a little bit about the road and stuff like that, hanging out. You know, I did stand-up comedy and traveled for a little while, so of course I've kind of been in those same type situations. But music, I mean, no matter if you're in, you know, country music or any other type of genre, when you're out performing live, you feel like a rock star.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? No matter where you go. And to me, the best shows were always the small ones.
I agree. I think that an intimate crowd, you know, you get more interaction with the crowd. You can talk to people, and a lot of times they're a lot more responsive. I've been to clubs locally where they'd have a brilliant artist, someone like Sheila Marshall, and she'd finish a song and you hear crickets chirping, and it's like, are you people crazy?
Right.
That was fantastic.
That was brilliant right there. What are you doing?
Right.
Well, and you're looking to get into the Nashville circuit a little bit and go that direction. What are you doing up there?
Well, it's I'm sure a lot of the listeners, if they remember, I've talked about recording with Doc Holliday down there and trying to get to Nashville to do that. And a lot of opportunities are there for just about any artist. And you know, depending on what you're looking for, if you're looking to be big and famous, then it's probably going to take you a while to get there. But if you're willing to work the bar circuit and that kind of thing, then there's a lot of work down there. But there's a few people that I've been in contact with that would like me to come down to do just that, the bar circuit, or like Doc Holliday. He still wants to record me. I haven't made it down there yet, and we've set up a time and then had to cancel, set up another time, had to cancel. But hopefully, like I say, we're getting ready to move down there and just completely relocate. That way,
Awesome.
anything comes up, we're going to be right there for it.
Great. Yeah, Michael Ray in the KBS studio here on Gooney in the Morning Overtime. And real quick, Michael, I want to give a shout out on Twitter. Of course, we're all on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff these days.
Right.
We have a listener. He goes by Wild Bill, and he listened in. And you know Wild Bill pretty well. He's listening in all the way from northern Nevada. How about that? All the way in Nevada.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's got a little radio show up there too, and so yeah, he wanted to listen in. He's let's see, we've been connected for quite some time now.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy, always got an encouraging thing to say, and that's what I like about Twitter. You know, a lot of times on Facebook you see everybody's drama, but on
Negative.
Twitter, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And on Twitter, you know, people are really encouraging, and
That's right.
and it's
They are.
great.
Yeah, so big shout out to Wild Bill up there in northern Nevada. Thanks for listening in. You know, we have a listener in Germany that tunes in every single morning. That's just amazing. So Gooney in the Morning's gone worldwide.
That's awesome, man.
So Michael, right here in the studios, you're doing you have you were talking about your songwriter and everything. You're hoping to get that done by next year, but you have a show coming up here pretty soon, right?
Right. On the 25th, we're going to be doing the Old Timers reunion in Pecos again. This is our second year with them, and they're great. It's the west of the Pecos Museum. Those guys, they've got a great little museum. If you want to look at a little history, the museum's actually attached to an old saloon, and there's still bullet holes from a gunfight that took place there, and there's this animatronics bartender that tells you the story and stuff. It's really cool.
That's amazing. Well, hey, man, let's take a little break. You're going to play some music for us today, right?
Sure, absolutely.
Awesome. Michael Ray on Gooney in the Morning. Sometimes I get my words tough. Like, words are hard to say in the morning, man.
Yeah.
They're tough. You're listening to Gooney in the Morning Overtime here on KBS 95.7.
Woods Boots are the best.
Woods Boots is spring cleaning. Right now, a large group of ladies' corral boots are marked down to $169.99. A large group of men and women's Tony Lama boots down to $129.99. A large selection of men's shirts are 2 for $50. Men and women's coats 30% off. Check out the new items like Beck sunglasses, Pui and OFT caps, men's rock and roll cowboy jeans, cinch jeans and shirts, and men and women's Ariat jeans. Gather up the savings at Woods Boots, East I-20 in Colorado City.
In Texas.
Wood Shoes carries a huge selection of cowboy casual shoes for men and women at a great price from Ariat, Twisted X, Justin, and Roper. Ariat shoes combine extreme comfort technology with the most innovative styling. The driver mock from Twisted X is the ultimate in comfort and styling and available to size 14. Justin Chukkas combine top grain leather with an extreme comfort package, and Roper slip-on shoes combine comfort and durability and is available from sizes 7 to 14. So for the best selection and prices on cowboy casual shoes, come to Wood Shoes, East I-20 in Colorado City.
This is Stephanie Revels, Miss Rodeo Texas. I'm inviting you out to the big spring rodeo in June. I hope you come out because we all know rodeo is the official sport of Texas.
This is the 81st year of the Big Spring Rodeo. Every year it's got something new. This year, Shetland bronc riding. It's fun to watch those kids ride those little ponies. June 19th through 21st in the Rodeo Bowl in Big Spring. It's a Coors and Dodge Ram Pro Rodeo with sponsors SJO Services, Super Rod, and the Berry Ranch.
We'll save you money at Allen's Gallery of Furniture and Appliances. Your brand source. Lazy Boy, Ashley, Lane, Best, Sealy, Mayo, Hooker, and many more. Will not be undersold on the best selection and prices in the area. Allen's 202 Scurry, downtown Big Spring, will save you money. Wow!
Best Country, KBS 95.7. You're listening to Gooney in the Morning Overtime. It is Friday, June the 13th. You know, we hadn't really talked about that much. We got Michael Ray here in the KBS studios. Friday the 13th, and there's a full moon tonight.
And a full moon.
That's kind of creepy, man.
Right.
Are you superstitious at all? Does that bother you?
Not really, no. It's, you know, a lot of people, any kind of stage performer, they usually, you know, like break a leg, that kind of thing. They're very superstitious, but, you know, when you have a dark cloud over your head, you're just going to have bad luck anyway. So
you just get used to it. Right. That's just life. That's not a superstition.
Exactly.
Are you going to get up there on the mountain tonight and run in that Moonlight Rave run?
You know, I've got a policy that the only time I run is if something than big, ugly, and mean's chasing me.
Good policy right there. Good policy. That's kind of like mine. If there's a fire or flood, other than that, I'm not running.
That's right.
Now, you're going to play something for us today, right?
Absolutely.
What are we going to hear?
Going to hear a song called Hard Life. It's a traditional country song, something like you would have heard probably when I was a kid.
Oh, nice. Well, let's hear it, man. We got Michael Ray here in the KBS studios on Gooney in the Morning Overtime, and this is Hard Life right here.
Things are getting worse all the time. A dollar ain't worth a dime, and it's getting rough. I try to live right every day, but it's hard to keep your faith when the going's tough. I want my kids to see a world like we had, but it seems so far away. My son asked Daddy, what is wrong with people? But I don't know what to say. 'Cause life gets so hard today. So many things out there that will lead you away from all the things in life that matter most of all. But we gotta keep holding on. I know that someday all this pain will be gone. I just hope that when I die, I don't leave anything behind that would shame my mom. I remember when I was young, the things my daddy done just to feed us kids. It seems nobody wants to work these days, but Mom and Daddy did. Everybody's in a great big hurry to get nowhere and wait. And there's people all around us full of anger and hate. So hard today. So many things out there that will lead you away from all the things in life that matter most of all. But we gotta keep holding on. I know that someday all this pain will be gone. I just hope that when I die, I don't leave anything behind that will shame my mom. Lord, be sure that when I die, I didn't leave anything behind that would shame my mom.
Michael Ray in the KBS studios. Good job, man. That sounded fantastic. That right there, that has that real, and we were talking about this, a real old school country feel. Like that's country music right there. That sounded fantastic.
Try to focus on a lot of the stuff. It's lost country. So
yeah, right.
Trying to put the country back in country.
There you go, man. Well, sounded fantastic. Thanks for being here, man. And you have this June 25th, right?
June 25th in Pecos at the West of the Pecos Museum. It'll be from 9 to 11. A lot of great old guys there, and they usually have refreshments, that kind of stuff. You can tour the museum.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
There's a lot of history in Pecos. There really is.
Absolutely. And, they lay claim to having the first rodeo in the world. And, of course, there's a couple other cities that make the same claim.
Of course.
And I think as far as organized, maybe they have it. I don't know. I've had people get on Facebook and say, you're wrong. It's not Pecos.
Well, it's one of those things. It's one of those things like La Mesa being the chicken fried steak capital world. They made the first chicken fried steak. That was a total story that was made up by some guy just passing through. And they've like, yeah, we made it. This is from here. They have a big chicken fried steak festival and everything down there. It's huge.
Well, I've told people that I taught George Strait everything he knows, and nobody believes that.
Hey, man, just say what you say. Say what you say. Man, Michael, thanks for being in the studio with us.
Thanks for having me.
How can people find your music and follow you and stuff like that?
Well, you can find me on Reverb Nation. It's reverbnation.com/Michael Ray One Man Show, and it's Michael Ray, the number one man show. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com, Michael Ray, the word one man show. And then on Twitter, of course, at Michael Ray One Man. And if you get a chance to look around at Nashville Universe, it's nashvilleuniverse.com/Michael Ray.
There you go. There's probably a lot of Michael Rays in the world, so I bet that's tough.
And I got some guys from Sweden wanted autographed pictures of me.
Right.
So I wrote them back, and I was like, are you talking about the Michael Ray that won that TV show The Next? With, that guy from Big and Rich? And they're like, no, never heard of him. We wanted your poster.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Great.
All the way in Sweden. But, there's like 200 different Michael Rays, different spellings on Reverb.
Awesome. Well, you can also, folks, you can go out there and go to kbestmedia.com. We have all of our Twitter and Facebook information on there, or you can follow us on Twitter. Just go to @GoonMorning, and you can find us on Facebook you can search Gooney on Air. I've shared all of your stuff on Facebook or
Awesome.
Twitter and stuff like that on there, so you can find you there as well. Thanks for coming to the studio, man. I had a blast.
Thanks for having me, man. It was great.
You're listening to Gooney in the Morning Overtime on KBS 95.7.
During your time of engagement is a time of excitement, a little stress, and a lot of decisions. Gay's Crystal Kitchen is here to ease the stress and help you with your decisions with a large selection of kitchen gadgets, utensils, home decor, stemware, flatware, china, casual dinnerware, and a lot more. Let Gay or Stephanie help you with your bridal selection. They offer free gift wrapping, delivery, and setup. Gay's Crystal Kitchen inside Harris Ace is your best choice with 21 years of experience. It's always hot at Harris Ace with the red hot buys for June. It's time to get the job done right with a DeWalt 18-volt compact drill driver for only $139.99. Light up the garage with a chain garage door opener for only $179.99. And light up the night with a Craftsman cordless rechargeable work light for $19.99. Harris Ace, 1515 East FM 700, has been serving Big Spring and the surrounding area since 1977.
Hi-ho, it's off to work week.
Tired of working the late shift? Want to be home with the family every night? Goodwill of Big Spring is currently accepting applications and with new store hours, 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday and noon to 6 on Sunday. Goodwill is the largest provider for vocational services and nonprofit employer of disabled and or disadvantaged people in the world. If you're looking for a stable work environment with outstanding hours and with an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, apply at Goodwill, 701 Greg Street.
It's time for the CC Riders 14th Annual Car Show and Sonic Cruise. Friday, June 13th and Saturday, June 14th in downtown Colorado City. The cruise starts on Friday night at 6 p.m. at the Railhead Building. And don't miss the Cruise Radio Show from 6 till 9 p.m. on Friday night. Saturday, the fun continues with a car show inside and outside the Railhead Building in downtown Colorado City. Registration from 8 a.m. till noon. Don't miss t-shirts and dash plaques for the first 75 show entries. Food and drinks available at the show. Sponsored in part by the Colorado City Chamber of Commerce, Sonic Drive-In, Myers Auto Parts, Midland Muffler Brake, Fuller Foods, Texas Rustic Metal Arts, and Area Merchants. For more information, contact Scott at 325-242-0929 or Deacon at 325-242-2727. Follow the CC Riders on Facebook and get ready for the 14th annual CC Riders Car Show and Sonic Cruise, Friday, June 13th and Saturday, June 14th. CC Riders is a nonprofit organization. All proceeds benefit a scholarship fund for local graduates and donations to the local mission in Kiwanian's Toy Drive.
This Father's Day, don't forget Dad, because at the Bell's One Day Sale, Sunriver shirts and shorts are $9.99, and polos only $7.99 during our Night Owl specials this Friday from 5 to 9 p.m., and Early Bird specials Saturday 9 to noon. Plus, shoes for everyone or buy one, get one half off all weekend. So, a pair for him, a pair for you. And save even more all over the store with your coupon or savings pass. It's the perfect gift. It's your one-day sale at Bell's. Your town, your store.
Hey, Charlie Jones here, with word about a radio that doesn't need a car or a tabletop to work, and it can go with you anywhere you go. It's the CCSW Pocket from the C. Crane Company. They called it the CCSW Pocket because it's a small AM, FM, and shortwave pocket radio that gets amazing reception for its size. It's lightweight, it's very portable. The CC Pocket runs, get this, up to 70 hours on just 2 AA batteries. 70 hours, 2 AA batteries. And it's small enough to go under your pillow for late night listening. It has 200 memory presets to save all your favorite stations, and the CC Pocket's been rated one of the best travel radios you can purchase for under $200. And there's also an optional AC adapter. To order the CCSW Pocket for only $49.95, call C. Crane at 800-522-8863. That's 800-522-8863 or 800-522-TUNE. And don't forget to ask for their free catalog. 800-522-8863 or online at ccradio.com.
Ready? Now.
Are you ready?
Back to the music.
Do it. Okay, turn it on.